guys, in this video, we're going to be examining Qualcomm. Now, a couple things stick out to us here on the daily chart. First of which are going to be these two huge gaps which need to be filled at least sometime sooner than later. We have a gap from earlier in the month, and we also have a 130 gap from back in November, which needs to be filled. And actually, as you can see, this 130 gave us tons of resistance back in November. So that's going to be a very, very good support for us to try to fill at some point. Now you can see that we are actually heading that way. We don't really have any support in between the 140 and the 130 right now. We might be able to find some footing somewhere in here, but we're not sure. We're not going to try to catch a falling knife. We're just going to stay cautious in here. We're not going to try to paint the bottom or do anything silly. Now, Qualcomm does have a beta of around 1.2. So we have to be aware of what's going on in the market when we see anything with a 1 or 1.2 beta somewhere around there. And that is that the SPUs are down 20 right now. So we have volatility increasing, the market pulling back. So that's why we're seeing this pullback here in Qualcomm. But again, key levels are just going to be 130 and 140 for now. We're just going to stay cautious in here and not do anything crazy. Again, if we look at our relative strength index and our stochastics, we can see that our RSI is down to 13. So we're severely oversold. Our stochastics are around 6.6. Our stochastics have not been this low in Qualcomm since around March and April of 2020. So we're severely oversold in here. Well, what's interesting to see is that the market has pulled back, Qualcomm's pulled back with it. We are oversold, and yet our options in our options chain are priced pretty well. Where you would think the volatility is kicking up in there, but it's really not. We only got like a $4 move by this Friday, and our IV rank's only 6. So volatility is increasing overall, but yet in Qualcomm, options are staying pretty cheap. So that's interesting just to keep in mind. Just keep that in your back pocket when you're kind of looking at this and just kind of being aware of everything. So again, market pulling back, Qualcomm's going with it. We have a gap that we have to fill at some point down here to 130. Key levels 130, 140 right now. RSI, stochastic, both severely oversold. Hasn't been this oversold since April and March. Let's see if we can find some support or footing somewhere down here around 135 maybe. If not, 130 is coming soon. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out on our social media. We have attached the links to our socials in the description. We also have a swing trading service if you're interested. More information is in the description below.